good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. So today, I wanted to give you guys a little change of scenery. If you guys have been wondering what the backdrop is, that's actually the laundry room. That's the laundry room to the apartment complex where I live at. Right now somebody's washing, so I wanted to give them the little space and come right here to the side. Even though nobody's in there right now, when they come check on their clothes, I don't want to be right there, you know what I mean? That's why when you see me looking back, it's because either somebody went to go throw something away or I hear noises. For if somebody comes and they want to wash, I give them that respect. That's why I look back when I hear stuff, you know what I mean? So today, I wanted to pretty much touch on the time when I got, I got flighted on in juvenile hall. And this was actually my first ever live fight. First ever time getting into a fight. It was with some Crip from Long Beach, from Insane Crip. They called them, I believe, LK Ugly from Insane Crip. He had actually went to YA and he had got into some stuff over there. I believe they had green lighted him in YA, so they sent him back to Silmar. He was being housed in Y1. Y1, if you guys have ever been to the compound, anybody who's ever touched foot in the compound, you touch foot in Y1 because they receive you in Y1 before you get sent to either W, X, or Z. This is Y. There was only 4 units. It's W, X, Y, and Z. So when you first get there, you go to Y. I had just got there, and anytime you're there for like longer than 5 days, whoever is right there in Y1, more than likely they're gonna choose you to be the KP. So what happened with me, I got there, I got cleared, and then in the night they sent me to W. But because I wanted to go to Y2 where my homeboy Little Triste was at, when they sent me to W, as soon as I got there, boom, I'm barely walking in, and there's fools yelling, boo, 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 right there banging, bam, Inglewood, Inglewood, you know? So there's a KP right there, sweeping, and the KP bangs on me. So I flex up on him, like, what's up, homie? You know me, this Inglewood 13 thing, homie, what's cracking? And he like, went out back up, and the free staff that was taking me, when she see me like flex up on him, she pulled out her pepper spray, like, get down, get down, get down. So boom, I got down. They took me back to Y1. Now, I was there, but I was there like if I got in trouble. But due to the fact that the free staff from the morning when they came in, they just saw me still there. They didn't know that I had got sent to W and then I got into a whole altercation. So to their understanding, they're like, okay, I need a KP, I need someone to help me out. Normally, they would ask old boy from Insane because he was there on suicide watch. He was one of them suicide watch people. For those of you who don't know what that is, in juvenile hall, if you were like a threat to yourself or a threat to somebody else, they'll have you in Y1 and your door will be open the whole time, and there'll be a CO sitting down in a chair outside of your door the whole time. Whenever you're a suicide watch or anything like that, there's a CO sitting outside your door open, and they're watching you 24/7. So normally, because Y1 was the intake or the hole, like whenever you got down in another unit or you did something and you had to go to the shoe or the hole, which they call Y1, they'll keep you there for like 2-3 days, you know what I mean? And then they'll send you back to your unit. So pretty much, since everybody else that was there was either not classified or was in the hole, they weren't allowed to come out and help the free staff pass out the food, clean up. So they would normally tell old boy to do that. But since Shout out Miss Robledo. Anybody who was in Silmar and the compound around 2007, 2008, you guys know Miss Robledo. Shout out Miss Robledo, man. Cool ass raza female, you know what I mean? She was a free staff right there, a CO, what you would call CO. So morning comes, she comes in and she pops my door. She's like, hey, come on, Garcia. She's like, hey, work for me, you know? I'm like, hey, I got you, you know what I'm saying? So I'm working for her, and that fool starts hating on me. He starts telling her like, hey, he's on discipline, woo, woo, woo. And the CO that was watching him, she knew as well, but she kept her mouth shut. But he starts hating, starts telling her that. And I tell him straight up like, hey, G, like, why you hating, homie? Like, kick back. And he ends up, what? Like, he starts mumbling shit. So I start chopping up a loogie. I'm about to spit at him. And she's like, hey, there was a white lady watching him. Not Miss Robledo. There was a white lady watching him because, you know, he's on suicide watch. So she caught me. What I was about to do, she's like, hey, stop. Go spit in the trash. Like, what? She's like, go spit that out in the trash. So I go spit out in the trash. Boom. She stops it. He goes back inside his cell. I pass out the food. I eat. Next thing you know, I go to the bathroom. And when I go to the bathroom, I'm finishing using the bathroom. I sit down. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I had to take a masa. So I finish using the bathroom. I turn around. I flush it. I get up. And what I look, like, as soon as I turn back around, I'm sitting down, right? Boom, I finish what I'm doing. Turn around. Flush. As soon as I turn back around, he's right here. He's right in front of me. Like, I get up. He's right in front of me. He just, boop, boop. I'm not going to lie. Good thing there was little barriers. There's like little walls, like probably like this high, like probably up to your waist. And that's what separates each toilet. You know what I mean? So, boom, he hit me, bounced up off that, and just start getting down with them. Boop, 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 boop. They come, they spray them. Long story short, I end up having to go to the hospital and get stitches. One side was in juvenile hall and the other side was in prison. I don't know if this one's juvenile hall and this one's prison, but one happened in juvenile hall, one happened in prison. I ended up having to go to the hospital. They actually took me in a little van and shackled up and all that, and it took like a whole day. I didn't end up coming back till like the night. This happened in the morning. I didn't end up coming till like the next shift in the night. And I also want to give a big shout out to the homie Shadow from Latin Times Pacoima, because he seen me when I ended up leaving, when all that happened and I was leaving to medical and all that. He seen me and he seen what happened. So the homie ended up flighting him and getting the get backs. Shout out the homie Shadow from Latin Times, and shout out the homie Terco from Longo, from Westside Longo. Them two ended up flighting that fool and, you know what I mean, getting my run backs. So that's the time that the fool Ugly from Insane ended up boop, 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 boop. And to be honest, I'm not even gonna lie, man. If that wall wasn't there, he would have laid me out. Hey, no cap, you know what I mean? I'm man enough to tell you, you know what I mean? If I'm lying, I'm dying, man. He ended up, boom, catching me off guard to the point where if that wall wasn't there, I think he would have, boom, laid me out and probably done me dirty, because I was able to bounce back up and boop, 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 boop. You know, hang in there with him. Anybody who knows Ugly, who was in the compound with him, big ass Moreno from Insane, you know, big stocky dude. And, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie, my homeboy Little Triste was a little beast himself. He was a little stocky ass fool. And to be honest, he was supposed to go inside the cell and line it up with him, and nobody wanted to set it up. Because the homie was a little beast, a little bully. That fool was a little beast, a little bully. So nobody wanted to set it up. Low key, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't doubt it if the homie Little T was a little intimidated to go in there, you know what I'm saying? So just wanted to share that with you, man. It's your boy Santo G. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, that's my first ever boop bow in juvenile hall, man. And I got the battle wounds to show it. I ended up going to the hospital and getting stitches. I ended up getting like 15 stitches or something like that. It's your boy Santo G, real raw uncut, sponsored by Killer Kush, sponsored by Cali Herbs, man. Let's get it.